So I was expecting price to come into this weekly fair value gap. So last week, so once price come into this weekly fair value gap, there's no need to be bullish, right? Although you get bullish move intraday, but most of the time, most of your best move will be coming from bearish side. So this is last week candle, right? This is the weekly candle. So now we're in this week, right? This week we'll be focusing on this candle right here that just dropped. Let's go, Eki John. Appreciate you for tuning again. Let's go, Book Live. Let's go, Chris. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. So we have this candle right here forming this week, right? So this candle just opened. What do you guys notice is that firstly we open below previous week, right? Previous week candle. We swept that, right? So guess what? There's liquidity below the weekly candle that formed, right? So this is the last week. This is last week candle, right? Last week candle. So I'm gonna previous week low, right? PIW previous week low. So this is the previous week low. So now I'm gonna go down to the daily time frame, guys. So we're moving from the weekly time frame to the daily time frame. So now this is Sunday. The market just opened, right? Guys, let's go, guys. Make sure you guys are following, guys. I would really appreciate that a lot, guys. And also, guys, keep in mind, I have the Discord open for 7-day trial, guys. That is not going to stay up for a very long time. So we're ready to go tomorrow morning, which is Monday. We're ready to take on the week and, hopefully get a 5 days W. That would be really great. Currently on the winning streak, also in the Discord. If you guys also for beginners, you want to check out the Discord, make sure you check that out, guys. I really appreciate that a lot. So just to continue, so we swept previous week low, right? We swept the previous week low. Now I'm gonna go back to the daily time frame. This is the daily time frame, right, guys? And also what we notice is that we also swept the previous daily candle. So we swept the previous daily candle. That means we're really in good discount here, and the market is showing willingness to do what? To go down, right? The market is showing like a lot of willingness to go down. Look at this. This is the daily candle, guys. I hope you guys are seeing this. So this is the weekly candle. I'm gonna switch to the daily back in a minute. So this is the daily candle right here forming. We open below previous day low. Also, right, guys? What is that telling you, right? What's good, guys? We're coming, guys. Make sure you guys are liking the live, guys. Make sure you guys are tapping the live. I really appreciate that a lot, guys. Make sure you guys are liking the live. Make sure you guys are following. Also, I would really appreciate that. Make sure you guys are following, guys. If you guys are not following, I can keep talking. So make sure you guys are dropping like and liking the live, guys. And right now, we also swept the previous day low, right? When you sweep the previous day low, there's also liquidity on the previous day low, right? So now we swept the previous week low. I'm gonna delete that, right? Now we're also gonna mark this out on the daily time frame. This is the previous week low candle, right? This is the previous week low, previous day low, right? Previous day low, which will be the Friday low coming into Sunday. So this is the previous day low. We swept that out. So what's good, guys? What's good, guys? Make sure you guys are liking the live, and also, guys, make sure you guys are following. I would really appreciate that a lot, guys. So what I'm anticipating is that I see this candle right here, and I see this candle. We swept liquidity here. What I'm anticipating is that we're still on Sunday 10. This is currently 10:44 p.m. And the candle right here, it's not giving me a lot because, bro, if you look at the wider picture, there is nothing supporting price from going lower, right? Price could definitely continue running lower, and also you could also take intraday longs. For example, for me, if I'm looking for longs intraday, once once I see that price broke this, what I would quickly do is that I look for market structure shift on the opposite side, right? Which is I want to take small longs, right? But due to the fact that we just swept, the market just opened, so I'm not touching it. I'm still waiting for Monday to get more clear direction of where the market is want to go, right? Because I usually trade from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. My cutoff time is 11:30, right? To take trades. So we have that. So now let's jump back to the 4 hour time frame. So if we once you look at the 4 hour time frame, what's jump up to you, right? The first thing that jump off to me on this chart is this bearish fair value gap right here that we have on the 4 hour time frame. So we have this bearish fair value gap. FIG on the 4 hour time frame, they stood out to me. Why? Why does this stood out to me, right? Because this is one of the candles that we close on that same price down last week Friday, right? That attacked the previous day low. Is this making sense to you guys? If so, please drop likes and drop a follow, guys. I really appreciate that a lot, guys. If this is making sense to you guys, make sure you guys are liking and also drop a follow. So once I see that bearish gap on the 4 hour, right? Once I get that bearish gap on the 4 hour time frame, what I did was what I noticed is that, okay, coming into the week, right? This is something I want to pay attention to. This bearish gap right here, right? You want to make sure you're paying attention to that. What's good, Caleb? What's good, guys? What's good, guys? You want to make sure you're paying attention to that bearish gap. If not, you might quickly, lose your, what should I call it, your focus. There's what's good, Yasri, what's good, guys, what's good, Lorena, what's good, J Blacks, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys for tuning in, guys. Make sure you guys are following. Really appreciate that a lot, guys. And also, guys, make sure you guys are liking the live. If you guys want me to continue giving you guys the free source, make sure you guys dropping likes and comments. I would really appreciate that a lot, guys. So once I notice this very face value gap and the price to a previous the low, my anticipation is that hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday, I could see a market structure on the lower time frame that's going to take me into this gap before we started selling lower, right? For my short-term buyers, right, I will wait for the market to give me more information because I don't want to focus anything or nothing right now. I'm not getting a clear direction. But gun to my head, if I'm supposed to choose the buyers, I'll be I'll be bearish for the week. Literally, I'll be bearish for the week. But that doesn't mean I can't take longs straight, right? I could still take longs, but most of the time, looking at market right now, the only thing that stand out to me right now is this 4 hour bearish gap. This 4 hour bearish gap stood out to me, so I'm gonna mark that out on my chart. And also, once you I'm just go down to the 1 hour. So once you look at the 1 hour time frame, we could actually redefine this gap right here too, which is the 50% of the 4 hour gap, right? I'm just gonna put this in another color, maybe like a little bit. Yeah, this color would be good, which is the 50%, which is giving me more confirmation of what I needed, right? 1 hour bearish gap, bearish FIG on the 1 hour, right? This is giving me more confirmation that, okay, if any case where I feel like, or I know the price is giving me structure to come into this gap. Remember, this gap is from the 4 hour chart, and it's just the once you drop to the 1 hour time frame, it's the 50%. The 1 hour bearish gap is the 50% of the 4 hour gap, right? The bearish gap. So what I'm looking for is price to retrace into that to continue lower. But if price doesn't come here and price is giving me a little bit of structure that is showing me that it is willingness to go upside, I'm gonna be in there to take it to right here and continue. Maybe I'm not participate in the lower portion, but if I want to go short, I'm waiting for premium to go short, right? I'm not just taking a short in random places on the chart. Just because market is going down, 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 down here, that doesn't mean I want to participate in that, right? That means sometimes I might want to wait for premium to short. For example, if you take the fib, like the Fibonacci, you could reach right here and put that right here. What would be the premium zone here? This will be around this zone, right? Around right here will be the premium to go short from. So this is the stuff I tell people when you're shorting or when you're longing. Make sure when you're longing in discount, and when you're shorting a premium. Because imagine you buying trades that is going up, 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 and you don't know how you're getting in or how you're getting out, right? You have to have a plan on how you're getting in and how you're getting out, guys. What's good, guys? Make sure you guys are following. I really appreciate that a lot, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate that. What's good, Lou? What's good, Caesar? What's good, guys? Make sure you guys are liking the live. Make sure you guys tap the screen and make sure you guys are following, guys. I really appreciate it a lot. So, to go back to my direction. So the only anticipation I see going into Monday right now is this 1 hour gap and also this 4 hour gap right here. Everything else on the 15 minutes on the other lower time frame, I'm not interested in that at all. I'm not interested in that at all, right? But if the market do show me signs and willingness that the market want to go up and take me into this 4 hour gap, then I will be participating. Oh, what's good, big bag? What's good, big bag? Yeah, I was just giving analysis. So I will be participating in for the market to come into this gap, right? Like I was saying, this 4 hour bearish gap is the same as this 1 hour gap right here, which is bearish, right? Then you could just wait for the market to come into this 1 hour bearish gap, right? If the market is closing below this and below the 50% of the bearish gap, 1 hour bearish gap, that means I'm short. I will be looking for short, right? There is no reason to be bullish up here because this will be the premium zone. But if the market is able to close above this 4 hour gap tomorrow or Tuesday, I promise you now, I will be super bullish if the market closes above this candle right here, above this 4 hour candle. But keep in mind, then that means the market will just be rebalancing the daily fair value gap that will be forming. So you have to anticipate candle formation and all that. But I do not believe the candle will be able to come back all the way and cover this daily candle. Not anything. Remember, what I have believed in doesn't mean it's gonna happen. But I'm just giving you guys my opinion in the market, right? The only thing I could control is my risk management. So the only thing that's super bullish right now is this 4 hour value gap. This is on Nasdaq, guys, and that's my opinion on Nasdaq. And now I'm gonna switch to EURUSD because I kind of feel like I have a good read on EURUSD right now. So that's my market analysis for the Nasdaq. So right now, guys, I'm gonna switch to EURUSD because this is also one of the pairs that I will be trading futures on. Like, look, I'm gonna ask you guys a question, right? Literally, this chart, I was looking at it since 6 o'clock, right? Although I haven't taken a trade at all today. One thing I jumped on. Okay, I'm gonna start from the daily chart. What do you guys notice the trend right now, right? I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions. Just let me know in the chart if you want to answer them. That will be great. Look, we have the high, swing low. We have a swing high, and we have a swing low here, and we have a swing high right here, guys. What will you think is the structure of this market right now, right? Is it bearish? Is it bullish? Or is it consolidation, guys? What do you guys think? Well, let me know in the chart below, guys. I know we only have two people in here, but let me know what you guys think is it is, right? I think it's pretty clear what's good desire, what's good guys, what's good guys. If you guys commenting, I can't see the comments. I think it's filtered out. I probably will turn that off later on. So I'm pretty sure you guys said bullish, right? You guys said bullish, but I can't see the comment right now. I don't know. TikTok filter my comment for some reason. I think it's the person out to comment again. So this is a bullish order flow, right? This is your USD. So so what I'm looking for is that I'm looking to buy in discount zones, right? On the daily chart, I can see market comes in like this is like good for swing trading, right? Market comes in into this daily fair value gap, right? Guess what? Appreciate the like, man. Off underscore puff. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Make sure you're following too. I really appreciate the like, man. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much. And also, you guys, I have a Discord link in my bio. It's totally free right now for 7 days. If you guys want to join that Discord, let me know. I'll open it up for appreciate the like, big bag, man. Appreciate the love, man. I have it open for 7 days. You guys could click the link in my bio. You could check that out too. So once the price comes into this daily fair value gap, right? Daily FYG, right? Price coming into this daily fair value gap. This is like super bullish for me, to be honest. Especially after I see these three consecutive green candles closing inside that daily fair value gap. If I'm trading Forex right now and I'm trading Euro USD, I'm putting my money on bullish, right? That is my own personal opinion. I'll be putting money on USD, right? But again, I haven't traded forex in like what few years, but I'm starting to read price again. As a begin, just because I'm not a trade doesn't mean I would just jump in with my money because something looked good to me, right? You need to have a plan. You need to have a structure of how you get into a trade. So right now, I'm looking at your USD. So what I'm seeing is bullish order flow. So if I'm supposedly to be getting in on this thing right here, I would have waited for price to come inside this gap, right? Scoop up some right here, right? In my long position, I would have gotten right here and probably be targeting this high right here, or before we get to the high. And my stop loss would have been just below this candle, which is still good risk to reward, right? Which is a little bit over 1 to 1. just few points, couple of points above 1 to 1, which is still good money. These are the kind of easy trades. I won't say easy, like easy to come kind of trade that you want to take, because these are the trade that just claim I'm here. Not the trade you have to look for in the chart, right? This is from the daily time frame that I'm looking at, right? So I'm gonna jump into the 4 hour time frame to make sure, to make sure you guys are continue seeing the order flow. So if you look on the 4 hour also, right? Look, the market retraces back into that daily fair value gap. You see this? Instead that daily fair value gap, you could have waited. If you don't want to take that, if you're scared, okay, the market tap into the daily fair value gap, but I'm not comfortable in jumping in right away, right? Unless the market give me a structure on the lower time frame, right? On the lower time frame, boom. Guess what? Liquidity got taken. You have market structure shift, retracement back in another leg up. Like this is screaming super bullish to me. Like if this is not screaming bullish to me, to you, I don't know what to tell you. Like literally, this is more clean than the Nasdaq right now. Like this price action is way cleaner than NQ right now. On NQ, like I'm saying, I don't. It's not giving me much to work with right now. But when I'm looking at Euro USD, EUR USD, like the other flow that I'm getting is screaming bullish. Like, it's screaming bullish to me. Look at this, right? So this is the level I marked out, right? Before the market opened, that want to see if it bounces off this level. And guess what? It does. It does. And I was just smiling to myself, like, yo, I wish I put money on this. But again, when you have market experience, you always know there's always be market open. You don't have to rush into everything. I was like, yo, this is my classic setup. Look, market structure shift right here to the upside, and we have fair value gap right here. I would have been all over this play right here. I would have been spamming buy, 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 buy. And guess what? I probably would be targeting this relative equal highs right here. This is how I take my trade. Literally, same trade every day. Guys, I'm giving you guys three sources, bro. Literally, relative equal highs, right? Why? Because look, there is a gap. There's a bearish gap resting right here too. Like, which is also giving me more confidence. Appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate the follow, Joseph. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Joseph, for the follow, man. Also, guys, if you guys want to check out the Discord, I got a free Discord link in my bio, guys, that you guys should check out. Um, let's go, Francisco Solas. What's good? What's good, guys? What's good, guys? So this is like, another play that you could have got it in. Right, which is right here. Could have hinted there. If you're not comfortable with that, for me personally, I would have put my stop right here or below this gap right here too. And I'll be targeting this relative equal highs right here. Or to even take some off and trade my stop, this one bearish gap right there, right? Price could have traced into that. So guys, when you're trading, you just need a structure. These are the kind of trades that are easy to trade. Literally, this is like my A plus setup right here, and I'm staring at it on the even on the higher time frame, which is even super more beautiful, right? This is like how I trade. I look for this relative equal highs for some people that would be called double top. And guess what? When price get here, they'll be looking to short. But me, I know price is gonna attack those highs, which I'm getting price to push towards those high, right? This is the kind of stuff you guys want to practice in your own chart. Also, once I'm done making the videos to my Discord and upload the video calls together, all this are gonna be part of it, guys. So if you're in the Discord and you're like maybe struggling with how to read price action, this is kind of exercise you want to have in the chart, right? This is like a pseudo experience. It gives you the opportunity to visualize how the chart works. Especially for newbies, I will advise you to stay on the higher time frames to be able to read chart cleaner. Then once you advance in your career, then you could start moving to the lower time frame, like the 5 minutes, the 1 minute chart. You could start taking trading on those based on your risk management. But for now, for newbies, I would say stay on the higher time frame, guys. Especially do not go past 5 minute chart if you're a newbie. Don't be like me. I've taken trades on the 5 seconds before, right? I didn't even know I was on the 5 seconds, but I'm still reading price. Price is relative, right, to each other, on the chart. If you know how to read price, great, right? So right now, as you can see this, I see this gap right here, which is I'm targeting its relative equal highs. And there's a bearish fair value gap here too, right? So what I'm looking for, I'm anticipating those highs to get taken. Would that mean I would be right? No, I could be wrong. And guess what? How do you know to take your entry in that fair value gap? The reason because liquidity was taken down here. Look, I'm gonna go back. Leo, really make sure you're following Leo because I'm giving you free stars right now. The least you could do is drop a follow or tap that screen or share the live, either one. So the reason why I'm gonna go back, Leo. Sorry guys, if I explained to you guys before, or if you want me to repeat some stuff you don't understand, I'll be happy to do that. So the reason why I'm comfortable in enter this gap right here, right, Leo? If you look on the daily time frame, look, you see how there's the daily fair value gap here, right, Leo? Leo, this is a free germ, bro. This took me 4 years to learn. So price tap into that daily fair value gap. If you're not comfortable in taking the trade right here, for me personally, I'll be comfortable in taking the trade right here straight away. No lies. Right there from that. But for some people, they scale down to lower time frame to look for market structure shift, right? Price tap in. You see this right here, this is a daily candle, right? Right here, this box. So price, we have a market structure shift here from this candle, right? Look, we have a market structure shift. And inside that market structure shift, guess what? We have a fair value gap right here that was forming. Boom. Right there. Right? You could easily get in your trade here. Once you get in inside that fair value gap and could put your stop below this low right here. For newbies, definitely you want to put your stop right here below this low. Right? Because there's a liquidity that was taken and there was a market structure shift to the upside. That's why I was comfortable taking that fair value gap. That I'll be able to take this fair value gap right here. Do you understand, Leo? If you understand, tap the screen. Let me know if that helps. If you want me to say more about it, if you don't understand, I could repeat myself. Let me know in the comments or just tap the screen or like the live so I could know you understand what I'm saying. Oh, appreciate it. Okay, Leo. Appreciate it. So yeah, and what would be my target, right? Look, this relative equal highs. This highs they too smooth for me, right? That means liquidity is resting at this high to me. Like there's a because this eyes is too smooth. Like you want to look for something that's too obvious in the chart, right? Something where your highs just jump at. Like why not this high, right? Look, if we look at this high, you know, this high was high, it was lower than this, and this high was higher than this one, which is why I'm not interested in that one, right? This could be like a little retracement to go into there and start selling back off again. Which what I'm saying, you need to know what time of the day you want to take your trades. Right now, I could have jumped in right here and captured this or move and started trading my stop, right? This is another way to look at it. Once I started raising price for a couple more days on Forex Spears, I will start allotting that also in my Discord channel. But those will be like swing trading. Those will only be for like swing trading and stuff. Right, right. But I'm still reading price, trying to get accustomed because I've been day trading for so long, and I feel like once I see that EURUSD started moving a lot and more cleaning price action. This is no way I'm missing out on this opportunity, right? There is no way I'm gonna miss out on this opportunity. That's the thing, beauty of learning how to trade, guys. So that is my thought on price for this week, guys. If you guys do want to